Hello and welcome to Ryan's Recipes. Now, today what I'm going to do is I'm going to thoroughly marinate some pork. Now, naturally I wanted to do a Madras marinated pork. Shop I went to didn't have any Madras, so we've got a tikka flavoured spice instead. So, it's close enough. But I always find if you've got a big lump of pork and you're trying to marinate it, there's always the issue of you only really get the outside. What about the middle? So, let's try something. Okay, so I've got my lump of pork, got my spices, and I'm currently sterilising my drilling apparatus. So, let's get started. So, let's open up my pork. Open like so. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to plonk that in and have a quick think. Okay, so skipped ahead a touch. Pork is out, drill is armed. Now, in all fairness, I actually don't know how this is going to work. It could end up really, really bad, or it could actually work. So I'm going to start by putting about 5 holes in the top and seeing what happens. So, one, that's a tough bit. A metal drill bit struggling to go through me pork. That's when you know you've hit a bit of gristle. So let's try a pair of them. What about hammer mode? Work better up here. No, that's not working. Might have to rethink a second. Okay, gonna try again. What I've done is I've cleared the end of a bit out properly. So, nice and slow. That's better. This might be a bit of a slow process. Such a difference. So basically I found out what I need to do is clean a bit between every single hole, or else it gets clogged up with fat. It's kind of like an artery, isn't it? It just gets clogged up. Should have got some of that low cholesterol pork. Okay, so now I've got a series of, well, I escalated, I've got 7 holes now in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stretch them out a bit with my knife, and then I'm going to fill them with powder. So, in goes knifey, turny, turny, turny. Now it's going to be a case, see how well this lump of pork stays together, because I took the string off purely because I didn't want it to get caught up in the drill, because that would just be awkward. So, got some holes. Now I need to work out how to fill them. Back in a minute. Okay, so I've had a bit of a think and a play. Now, you might notice there's a straw hanging out of my pork, and also you might notice there's a paper funnel. Combined, they don't work. So, we're gonna get to the very basic solution now of pouring the spices on and then ramming it in the hole with the straw. Seems to work. So, pori, pori, pori. Pokey, pokey, pokey. I think this is the official way of doing this. If not, it is now. Okay, so we're now at the stage where it is very much marinated. I have rammed a lot of the powder into all the holes. I have got it well covered. So I think it's about there. So I'm in two minds now whether to top it with cheese or just do foil. I might start with foil and then I might decide on cheese. So let oven it shall be. There you can see is my pork. That is on the bottom shelf at 150 degrees. So that should keep it going for about an hour or so, and then we'll crank it up a bit. Okay, so quick update. This has been in for an hour, and the video's not going to really portray the smell well enough. It's actually quite fantastic. So that's going to go back in for probably about another 40 minutes, and then we're going to see how it's looking. So here is the pork. So that has had an extra 45 minutes in the oven, so it's an hour and 45 in total. And I'm just about to cut it open and see how we're looking. And first impressions is it probably wants about, probably about another 5 minutes. Although, while I've got it here, I am going to nick a bit off the edge. So, that is sensational. Right. I'm literally going to lob that back in for another 5 minutes, and we'll be done. So, there we have it. Okay, so that there was the final product, the marinated pork. Now, I only whacked it in for an extra couple of minutes, purely just to finish it off. And also, it gave me a chance to cook and cut some peppers off camera. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to let it cool, I'm going to slice it, and I'm actually going to make some tortillas. So, until next time, thanks for watching, and goodbye.